That alluvion only took us a short distance. That's the same lake we saw from the other tower.
Has its uses. Move a lot of soldiers around quickly that way. Dead, but his blade's clean. He was taken by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry.
It's all 3D in the background, which is the most impressive part of this view.
That's not.
Well, way back there, sure. But I mean, like, all your general surroundings are 3D.
Yeah.
Which is impressive. And it reminds me how I wish grass wasn't so fucking hard to render, because there isn't any fucking grass out there. Right there is, because that's close by. Woo! Wow. Money. What does the Dreadwolf need with money?
Also, how does the Dreadwolf have money from the future?
Listen to Varric.
So,
Okay.
we're getting the band back together. That's exciting.
Admitted, Varric. You're going to miss getting into trouble like this.
Pay me a visit in Kirkwall, Inquisitor.
I miss Varric.
I can almost
Where's
promise
Varric?
you trouble when
I
you
don't know.
arrive.
Referral's mortal.
This is Fen'Harel, helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
He made this because he didn't want followers worshipping him.
Ordinary guy saves people, accidentally founds religion.
Where are you?
Sounds a lot like the chant, actually.
To the Dalish, Fen'Harel is the great deceiver. Perhaps that's propaganda begun by the opposing gods.
Hey, look, that's what I told you.
Yeah.
I didn't even play
This
this
claims
DLC.
the elven gods were just Evanuris. Powerful, but completely mortal mages.
Almost like these slaves were being untaught what they'd learned. Being formed into a rebellion.
If that's true, Fen'Harel was teaching these freed slaves the truth about these false gods.
This looks scary.
My hand? Ooh. New ability.
Mm-hmm.
Briefly invulnerable.
I know that's for.
Are you all right?
I'm not sure. It stopped at least. This looks like it fits into that pedestal by the broken bridge.
This place is horrid.
Feels like I'm watching the Elven Darkspawn in the first game. Right now. It's weird considering they changed them so much in this one.
Seems like the Qunari weren't just passing through.
These Qunari were running when they died. Let's find where this battle began. A letter by the Qunari. Why are they translating it into our language?
This guy ran for a really long way.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap. They're all dead. The way is open. The way is wet.
And mushy. And green.
Whose bright idea is it to take a stone structure and put it underwater? It's like the stupidest idea you could fucking have.
Kunari.
Well, really?
Holla.
That's not a Kunari.
The Inquisition doesn't leave alive.
No.
What would make you think that items in the world would be interactable? It's not like you saw that in a demo with throwing fire pots at like boats and then they dynamically set ablaze and that has actual effects and consequences in the game.
I thought it made sense. What do you mean I can't interact with things in the overworld that are just out there? And I shouldn't expect to be able to light things on fire or make them dynamically explode.
In like 20 minutes. In real life. Since I said what you're responding to. For like 20 fucking minutes.
A spearman? Cute. What is? You going cute? Now she's dead. Hi guys, wanna play? Thank you for calmly walking through the fire for me.
Why did those Kunari attack the Inquisition on sight?
Kunari soldiers always have orders. The Kunes declared us an enemy.
Are you saying the entire Kunari nation wants us dead?
Why did they put the Inquisition in quotes?
Yeah.
Never trust Kunari. I'm telling you, they're the big bad guys.
I thought that was Deventer.
No, they're the good guys.
Oh, no, those are the small bad guys.
AKA the good guys.
That's Fen Harel. Removing the face markings from a Dalish elf.
Isn't this place older than the Dalish?
Maybe the markings used to have a different meaning.
It's a slave marker. I found it!
What's this?
Boo boo. The gods enslave the elves.
Hidden weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanuris, posing as gods.
Elven mages who hoarded power and slaves. One could see parallels to Tevinter's magisters.
I want it.
No.
I want it.
No.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. The entrance to the cave leads over there. The cave goes there.
Yeah.
How do I get to the cave?
I don't know. Sure would be simple if it was interactable. You know, like they said it would be in the demo.
This letter says the Kunari came to these ruins because the Alluvians connect to Halamshire. Let's look for anything that explains why the Kunari came here before we go.
Sounded backwards.
Yeah.
Come on. We have to warn people about the Kunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
You know, darling, this place gives me an idea for redoing the small summer breakfast room at Chateau Ghislaine.
You have a different breakfast room for every season.
A century ago, it was in fashion to have a different room for every meal and every day of the week. When that fad ended, the Dukes of Ghislaine converted most of the rooms to closets. Storage is timeless.
What was on the other side of the cage?
It was a big giant pile of gold and something. A cup.
You can't get in there till later.
Really?
You need another ability like you unlocked here to get through the flames that you don't have yet. You'll get it later. It's called Anchor Blast. What's a fun fact? You did not need that to get through the flames.
What do you mean?
The thing you used to turn invulnerable to get through those purple flames, you didn't need it.
I didn't?
Nope. If you put a guard on like you have right now, or barrier, you could have gotten through.
Okay. How far did this dude fucking bleed? Oh, that's the beginning.
One dead Canary was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Canary may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
No.
Yes, Liliana.
You're Leliana.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
We must ensure that the Qunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor
Ooh.
insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the
Stab.
talks. Our only
He got
advantage
scared.
is that
She,
Orlais
like,
and
she
Ferelden are divided
Swung
in
her
goal
hand at
and
him, and
grievance.
he was like, ugh.
If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Could we use the Qunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the
True,
Qunari
Josie.
are doing, and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our
All
honor
the
guard.
aliasing. All over the fucking desk.
To mingle.
Like the desk, all the shimmers and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
aliasing.
Tell me, these strange spaces past the Alluvians, are they safe to explore?
None of it's been as bad as the nightmare in the Fade. I can tell you that.
I will take your word for it. And yet, you've accomplished so much in the calm of these past years. I wish you did not have to imperil yourself for us. Again.
I must admit, after years of dinners and paperwork, it feels good to go exploring again.
I only wish you had fewer Qunari interrupting your stroll. I will do what I can here. Once the Qunari are dealt with, brace yourself. The Council is just as relentless.
Sometimes the cow takes your gold.
I hate it when that happens.
Need me for anything?
You're more comfortable being called by your real name now.
Comfortable? Not quite yet. I didn't want to be Rainier for such a long time. To be quite frank, he was an ass. But I've changed. And reclaiming my name has allowed me to reconnect with people I haven't seen in years. Family. It wouldn't have happened without you.
What is this now?
Mom.
You didn't say it right. You have to say it in a way he'd understand.
Oh, yes.
Your mum.
The way is open.
Is there a problem?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it.
The way needs unlocking.
Is it gonna be one of these? Oh fuck, I forgot to get potions.
Yeah.
I can turn around, right?
Theoretically, yeah. Swooping is bad. Just hit the buy button. You've doubled your efficiency, if not more than doubled.
Achievement!
I just got this mouse, don't wear it out.
Ah!
The other one's literally broken. My F key isn't broken. My
Yeah,
other mouse
is it my
broken.
fault? You trying to say it's my fault? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Well, I was blaming Logitech, but I'll blame you if you want. A mouse shouldn't break this quickly. I don't remember how long I've been using it, but it shouldn't break this quickly. I've been using it for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I have potions now.
How long does your mouse last?
I've used 3 mice over the last 15 years. No, 20 years. Both of them Logitech mice.
I had a Rosewill and it broke. I had a Razer and it broke. I had a Logitech and it broke. Ah! And then the game broke.
Alright, well, I'm done.
To be continued. If I remember correctly, when we ended last time, the game crashed.
Mmm.
And so this is an autosave.
I don't remember what I was doing before the crash.
I think you had gone through this alluvion you're going through.
That's right. Hopefully, I didn't have anything else I needed to do before that, because there's probably no turning back. Crash.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, we're in crash loop.
It's
Alright,
like,
we're done.
whoa, shit,
We're done.
maybe this is the last day of recording.
We're done. Just at the end of the last recording, just be like, and the end, because we couldn't play any more of the game.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Today really might be the last day.
Looking through posts. I would have had this problem if they didn't make DLC. Funny what happens when you tack content onto something. Funny talking about watching 90 FPS. Because so far every fix I'm finding has to do with limiting the FPS.
Oh no.
But apparently it's just for going through the alluvion. And then once you're on the other side, you can just use normal FPS again.
Okay, or it could just work.
That would be what you would want, wouldn't it?
Hey, look at that! First try! Woo! Yay! Oh, that's right. This is.
There you go.
Okay.
You had come through here. I don't think you got very far before you crashed.
Yeah, I just.
I wonder if that'll happen again. Oh yeah, another alluvion to walk through where something might go wrong.
What is that?
You know what you should do before you walk through that, right? Save the game. Just in case.
Okay.
Oh, look, a 20+ hour old save. Jesus.
Hey man, I might want to keep that. I might want to go back.
I think I've created half of those saves.
So that's how the Kunari move the paths.
That's a handy little trick.
Ooh.
Neat.
Alluvion.
Intended to go, darling, but still an amusing diversion.
A loot diversion. Oh my god, what's happening? That guy. fight for this loot.
Yeah, man. The loot I shall receive. Alright.
Return these creatures
Yep.
to the faith.
Goodbye. Dude, if I were you, I'd be saving before every one of these Illuvians out of paranoia. First a crash, then an infinite loading. I'd save before every single time I go through an Illuvian.
I like to live dangerously.
I bet you don't even save every 5 seconds in Arma 3. I bet you kill one enemy, and then you don't save, and then you try to kill another. You're a crazy person.
I'll lose my entire teammate on the first encounter and then play the rest of the game solo.
I hate when that happens. Something I really hate is looking at my own AI to be able to tell how much the other AI cheats.
Yeah.
As my AI see a guy, shoot at him, they miss because he goes behind something. And then as he's going behind the big thing, they're just tracking
Through the wall.
through whatever they can't see him through. That's why I know every time I go to hide, I'm like, well, I can't flank them. They know exactly where I am. They're probably aiming at me right now. So risky. You won't be laughing next time it crashes. You'll be quitting.
What do I look like, Rez?
Remember who fixed Dragon Age Origins memory leak problem? Not even memory leak problem, just using more than 4 gigs of RAM problem.
Yeah, yeah. It still has a memory leak though.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it's true. EA.
It's in the DLC.
Those Kunari can't have gotten far. Be ready.
Why would you have it to such a short fucking view?
Yeah, dude.
When you're standing right next to it.
Like, Kunari, more like Lunari.
I know someone that uses that as a username.
Why would a mystical
Lunari?
elven mirror lead here?
We need to find out what these Kunari were up to. So let's
Mom.
go see, shall we?
Man, I just edited the other day.
Uh-huh.
Basically, like one big session of Dragon Age where every fucking episode that I got out of this session, every half of an episode, just NPC says something or you say something, and then just me. If it was up your ass, you'd know where it was. And this is all in one session. It's just absolutely insane.
Looks like there was a
the
bad
fuck?
cave-in.
I'd understand if it was spread across the whole playthrough, but this is spread across one session. What is this?
You're just really thinking about my mom, dude.
No, it wasn't your mom jokes. It was if
Oh,
it was
yeah,
up
yeah,
your
yeah.
ass, you'd know where it was. That joke.
You're fascinated with my
Oh
asshole.
no.
Look at all that. The Kunari have a huge
Oh, look at all
operation
that.
here.
It's the
A
previous
lot of
DLC
trouble waiting to
reskinned.
happen.
What? No, it's not. Obviously.
What are they doing?
Your
They can bring
mom.
the whole cavern down. This place is...
You can practically feel it, can't you? All that rock hanging above your head. Smuggled an unpopular Baron out of Orlais once. He insisted we use the deep road so no one would follow. 9th day out, we camped in a cavern by a lake. Stunk to high heaven, but I couldn't place the smell. We woke to a Carter ambush. I shouted orders, grabbed a sword and a lantern. The dwarf fighting me froze at the light. On a hunch, I told my men to run, cut down the dwarf, and toss the lantern into the lake. It exploded into flames. Some sort of oil in the water. Found the surface just in time, since the blaze went for days.
That was you? That fire took out half the Carter's hideouts north of Orzammar.
Oh, maybe no need to go around repeating that story then. The little mark is glowing again.
Well, maybe the anchor can make itself useful down here.
By killing me.
Slowly.
The Qunari were definitely up to something. Excavating that cave-in, maybe.